Hello, and welcome to the module on social emotional growth. Since the day the first schoolhouse was established in Kansas, the focus has been on teaching students reading, writing, and arithmetic, skills identified as being the most critical to a person's long-term success. Under the No Child Left Behind Act, enacted in 2001, that focus became even more laser-sharp, as schools were measured by the number of students earning at least a proficient rating on standardized state assessment. Education became caught up in the practice of teaching to the test, at the expense of the students' needs, particularly the social-emotional needs of students. Addressing these needs has reached a critical point. Today, students experiencing poverty, chronic absenteeism, mental health disorders, and a lack of parent engagement have become the norm rather than the exception. Identified as a key outcome of the Kansas State Board of Education's Vision for Education, social emotional learning is the process through which students and adults acquire the knowledge, attitudes, and skills necessary to understand and manage emotions, set and achieve positive goals, feel and show empathy for others, establish and maintain positive relationships, make responsible decisions. Research shows schools that incorporate social, emotional, and character development have more student engagement, decreased suspensions, and improved academic outcomes. In 2012, Kansas became the first state to develop and adopt social, emotional, and character development standards, also known as SECD. The standards provide schools a framework for integrating social, emotional learning with character development so that students will learn, practice, and model essential personal life habits that contribute to academic, vocational, and personal success. The process of updating and revising these standards will occur in 2017 through 2018. Character development, personal skills development, and social development are separate strands within the standards and are interdependent upon each other. Within character development, the standards focus on core principles, responsible decision-making, and effective problem-solving. Within personal skills development, there's a focus on self-awareness and self-management. And under social development, the standards focus on developing social awareness and interpersonal skills. When the State Board of Education selected social emotional growth as a key outcome to its vision, it was very clear that this is to be measured locally by schools, not by the state. And the data collected should be used to inform decisions and instruction. So, how do you measure social emotional growth? There are several types of data collection and school improvement processes that could be applied to this outcome. Let's start by identifying the types of data you could collect. Perception data, such as surveys. Process data, such as numbers served. Outcome data, what did you prove? Multiple measures, used when conducting assessments. Tiered approach. In Kansas, some districts utilize multi-tiered system of supports integrated framework as an implementation model. Evidence-based curriculum. Regardless of the type of improvement effort, any curriculum and instructional strategies need to be evidence-based. Now let's take a look at the indicators that can be measured. Chances are, you may already be addressing many of these. Attitude and behavior, which is perception data collected through the Kansas Discipline Incident System, also known as the CANDIS system. Climate student management, such as measuring suspensions, expulsions, bullying incidents, as well as student, staff, family survey data. Attendance and program completion, which is data from the Kansas individual data on students. Bullying prevention, bullying data collected. Character development, perception data. School-based mental health, referral data. Volunteerism service learning, number of students involved. Prevention data, prevention curriculum outcome data. The Kansas State Department of Education created a toolkit designed to help districts measure SECD locally. It contains the SECD fact sheet, Data 101 document, examples of the types of SECD measurement, including the Communities That Care Depression Scale, examples of curriculum measurement, including Duckworth's GRIT, Safe and Civil Schools, Steps to Respect, Second Step, and the Kansans Can competencies. Also included is a crosswalk between the SECD standards and the Kansas Education Systems Accreditation, or KESA, 4Rs, and results. KSDE provides guidance and support for local implementation in many ways. High-quality professional learning with supporting resources and materials are produced and made available at low or no cost on several initiatives. One of these initiatives is the Kansans Can Competency Framework, developed by the University of Kansas' Center for Research on Learning. This framework supports educators in systematically embedding interpersonal, and cognitive competencies into coursework. While academics are and will always be critical, they alone won't guarantee a student's success. Without skills such as the ability to persevere, communicate effectively, and take personal responsibility for behaviors and actions, students will struggle in their post-secondary pursuits. We're all familiar with the phrase, "do as I say, not as I do." As educators, that's not good enough. We must be careful to model the behaviors we want our students to learn. Your school team can assess to what degree the Kansas SECD standards are incorporated into daily instruction and various school routines. School counselors, social workers, and school psychologists can also offer insights, unique skill sets, and resources. When educators nurture a student's intellectual, emotional, and civic potential, Kansas students are on a sure path to post-secondary success as socially engaged, career-equipped, lifelong learners. For more information on social-emotional growth, visit the KSDE website at www.ksde.org. Thank you for your time and attention to this module on social-emotional growth.